Okay, so this is Kimberly again with the God Goggles Project. Today we're going to go over some of the ways that Satan fights against you. And I'm just going to go over them like an overview, and if you can get the book God Goggles Project at Amazon.com, it's only $10 on Kindle. It's $20 if you buy it right out, but it's got a journal forum in it, and so you can write all over it. Or you can go to godgoggles.wordpress.com. Most of the information is on there for free. Hundreds and hundreds of blogs. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today first is called the bystander effect. Have you ever heard the parable in the Bible about the story of the Samaritan? Actually, it's called the Good Samaritan. And you can find it in Luke 10. And what it was is back then Samaritans weren't thought very much of. And so it's this guy that he finds a person on the side of the road and does all he can to make sure that they're provided for, even paying for a hotel for them. And the reason why I use those verses with the bystander effect is because the bystander effect, or the Genovese syndrome, is a social psychological phenomenon that refers to cases where individuals do not offer any means of help in emergency situations to victims when other people are present. And like NBC and ABC and stuff have done documentaries on like people will be having a heart attack or choking and no one will help them. And that's the bystander effect. And that happens in Christianity as well. Satan will many times make us think, you shouldn't help that person, you won't look good, it's going to mess up your witness if you hang out with that person, it's going to make your boss angry, make your mom and dad angry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's called the bystander effect. And God doesn't want us to be like that. Hence, Luke 10 with the parable of the Good Samaritan. He wants you to always go out of your way and help people, even help the enemy. God says in the Bible that even the tax collectors and people like that love people who help them. But when you help your enemies, it shows that you're a true Christian and that you're willing to go the distance for them. The next one is the decapitation or quarterback sack. And I use the temptation of Jesus for that one, which I don't have the verses written down. But anyway, it's where Satan, the Holy Spirit led Jesus into the wilderness for 40 days, and he fasted.